Good evening, tarot card readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel for this special event, my 100th video. I'm going to do a little bit of a different type of read tonight. I'm actually going to have a glass of wine with you guys to celebrate. So cheers to you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So cheers to you. This is a Moscato. I don't drink much, but when I do like to drink wine. So we're going to do a little bit of a chill read tonight. Nothing too serious. We're going to do a natal chart read for myself. A lot of readers say they can't read for themselves. I actually read for myself more than I read for anybody else. So I read for myself every day, regardless if I post a video or not. And everyone should. Everyone has the ability, if they would just give up the book and all of the definitions. It is nice to know. But we're going to go ahead and tune into our frequency still. We're going to keep some of the same. Oh, don't you start with me. Anybody has a pit bull, they know. Biggest crybaby dog. All he wants is all the attention. Maybe he'll tune into the frequency with us. Here we go. Definitely helps to clear the air. We're playing some Leo handpan music since this is my night. We're celebrating me, I guess, as well as you, my subscribers. I'd like to welcome all the new ones. So this is my natal chart read. I'm a Leo North Node, so that is why we are playing some Leo handpan music. So we're going to jump right into this. So some of you already know, maybe all of you know, I don't know. I'm a Scorpio sun sign. I actually have 4 placements of Scorpio in my charts, which is an A stellium. For those of you who don't know, but if you're on my channel, you are advanced. So I'm assuming I know that you know what an A stellium is. So we're going to see what the universe has for my Scorpio sun aspect in my natal birth chart. Perfect. Makes sense. I have the chariot on the bottom. There's some things happening that some of you don't know, but you will know. And the Fool card. Leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. Yep. Okay, now my Cancer moon. 7 of Swords. Cancer moon, of course. Cancer rising. Ace of Swords. We'll have the 6 of Cups for my Mercury in Scorpio. This will be for my Venus in Virgo. King of Cups. We have the Moon card for my Mars in Sagittarius. Wonder how many cards I can get to fit on here, huh? We're about to find out. The Strength card is up for my Jupiter in Libra. Saturn in Libra. I also have 4 Libra placements, so obviously that makes me a Libra A stellium. Page of Cups for the Jupiter in Libra. Saturn in Libra. 4 of Swords. And this is my Chiron in Taurus. Five of Swords. Imagine that. That makes sense. That makes sense. Uranus and Scorpio. Ooh. Beautiful. I got the Emperor there. If you knew what I know, you would want the Emperor there too. Okay, then my Neptune in Sagittarius. Seven of Wands. Okay. And then my Pluto in Libra. Nine of Wands. We might have to shift some cards here. We're going to see what we got to do here. It's the first time trying this. I don't know. I have, enjoyed learning my natal chart. I have just recently learned new parts of the natal chart that nobody talks about, which we will get into. I'm not going to necessarily get into a lot of the meanings because you need to already know that. And if you don't know that, you're going to have to ask in the comment section below. Get a hold of me with the ways you can connect, email me or something. I don't want to get into that. It's already going to be a pretty long read. Black Moon in Lilith in Libra, Seven of Cups. Whoa, we still got several cards to stick up here. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Slide these over. This will be fun. This is like the Infinite Hotel. If you've ever seen the Infinite Hotel, it is a hotel where the rooms never end. There's always vacancy. Always vacancy. I almost get another card. But let's just slide them around here. Okay. Forgive me here, bear with me. This is fun, right? So then for my North Node in Leo, the whole reason I'm here today, beautiful, the Death card, which is my favorite card because it is a Scorpio card. All right, and now my Midhaven, which is in Aries, Ace of Pentacles. I like that. Ace of Pentacles with my Midhaven. That's beautiful. And then my IC, which is the opposite of the Midhaven, is going to be the Page of Pentacles. And last but not least, the Magic card here. Remember, the bottom of the deck is the Chariot, which again, there's some moves that I'm making that some of you don't even realize. I'm not just a little bitty tarot card reader. This is my little hobby I've decided to do, So this is the Part of Fortune card. Part of Fortune. Eight of Swords. Okay, you can handle that. Eight of Swords for the Part of Fortune. So, you want to read? I think the dog wants to read. Chariot card. Move on, dog. Keep it moving. Alright, so let's go ahead and cheers again to all the subscribers. And if you're still here, maybe this is a read that we'll do later on. I don't know. So, 100 videos. I accidentally learned how to read tarot. It was a complete accident. A couple of reads had came out to read tarot cards. Here, let's do this the proper way. I love my new gold foil tarot decks. Beautiful cards. I got them from a local shop near me. It's about an hour drive away. She ordered them. I bought them. These are actually the cards that she uses. I had to have them. So we have the Fool card in my Scorpio sun sign. Which, again, there's some things that you guys don't know that's about to happen. A leap of faith. I am already in the process of taking a huge leap of faith in several ways. When the time is right, you will know. Oh, oh. Hierophant with the Eight of Swords again. I think we're going to go right there. We're going to leave the Eight of Swords on the bottom because apparently that is the overall energy that I am having here, which isn't a bad thing. Sometimes it's nice to be blind to the things around you. It's easier to keep your mind on the proper manifestations and the proper mindset for manifesting. So we have the Fool card in that position, ready to take a leap of faith. We have the Queen of Swords in there. So I'm going to do that leap, take that leap of faith by standing in my truth and not letting anybody get in my way. Now the Seven of Swords in my Cancer Moon spot, or I'm sorry, aspect. So to layer that, okay, is the Five of Cups. See, there is something that I'm maybe taking for granted here. Something that I'm not seeing that is actually, I don't want to say a blessing in disguise, but, you know, I have lost a lot in my life, as well as just about any of us, or all of us, right? We've all had severe loss. But, you know, in the end, you still have your family. There's still somebody around that you can find that loves and supports you, right? And I was able to do that. So then in my Cancer rising position, the Ace of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles. So, the truth that I'm standing in, the truth that is the only way that I am able to, you know, I've been asked in my life, how do you keep so calm? How do you keep so calm in this situation? Like any normal person would be going completely insane and doing some very illegal things and hurting people. And I simply just said, well, it's because I know the truth. I know the truth. So, you know, when you know the truth, there's not too many things or people that can get a rise out of you. They can get a reaction out of you, and that's what in the end a lot of people try to do. They just, you know, people love drama, and they'll try to get a rise out of you. We have the Six of Cups in the Mercury in Scorpio, which I was actually born during a Mercury in retrograde. Some of you may already know that. I have talked about it before. We have the Ace of Pentacles here again, which we have way down here, over top of, which is beautiful, over top of the Six of Cups. You know, I'd love to share, and I love to give, and I always want to give more. And the universe is about to step in. Again, this is part of this leap of faith that some of you all have no idea that is coming, and part of this, the Chariot energy that was on the bottom of the other deck. So the universe is about to bless me with a huge Ace of Pentacles. And when I say huge, I mean it is huge. None of you know at this point. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but there are big things in the works. Lovely. The Magician card next, over top the King of Cups, which is in my Venus in Virgo. Another lovely spot to be in. So I'm making magic in the Venus in Virgo aspect. Won't get in too deep to that. Some of you know already what this Venus in Virgo is. But regardless, making magic there. We have the Moon in the Mars in Sagittarius, which, you know, Sagittarius is, it's okay, boy. Yeah, it's fine. I think the music's tripping him out. I have no idea. Yeah, it's fine. You can lay down, buddy. So the Moon card is actually, well, you know, it's Cancer energy. I am in love with the Moon. Sagittarius being the preachers and teachers and the, you know, diving deep down into the occult and the esoteric, which is also a very heavy Scorpio characteristic. So that is why we're here today, and I'm sitting here reading tarot cards intuitively on accident. I have no idea how this happened. Here we are. How did we get here? I don't know. So the top of the moon card, Sagittarius, Ace of Swords again. See, so the truth that I'm standing in, the truth that I have to share with the world is priceless. And I've noticed there are a lot of people that are in the vortex as well, and I have realized I am with them in the vortex. So I hope that all of you are in the vortex, because if you're not, it's just, you're going to be stuck in this matrix, stuck in the loop, stuck in the rat wheel. And I'm telling you, when you can step out of the rat wheel, you will feel, I mean, I can't even tell you how you're going to feel. It's you can't even put it into words. The freedom that you feel. The Seven of Wands is out here again. If I'm not correct, yes, the Seven of Wands came out here as well. So there's heavy competition around, you know, and obviously here we are. Now I have this is on top of the Strength card, okay, which is in my Jupiter in Libra, the planet of its expansion, right? I guess I'll throw that a little bit out there. I'm not going to give a whole lot of details of the planets and whatnots. Again, this read would be very much long. So Strength card with the Seven of Wands over top of that. A lot of competition. I'm going to have strength. You know, I'm not going to fail. If I was going to fail, I think I already would have, yeah? I'd already shut my channel down and just went back to my regular old 9 to 5. We have the Page of Cups over here in my Saturn in Libra. And on top of the Page of Cups, which is lovely because a lot of you have some clue of a Cancer moon and a Cancer rising. Lots of emotion, lots of love. So much, not even sure what to do with it, and just want to explode with it sometimes. Almost to where it's like, okay, am I able to get diagnosed for too much love that creates and causes all of these issues within me and within relationships? But I have learned how to harness and hone in on the Libra aspects of my chart and make a better balance for myself, my emotions, between family, between friends, between, you know, well, I would say lovers, but, you know, that would make me a player, a lover, you know, so I have really focused on myself and did a lot of introspection here and figuring out how to make myself happy. Because, you know, ultimately that Fool card, if you notice, and I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again, and on all the pages, all the nights, what are they? They're always by themselves. This journey is made to be by ourselves. I'm sorry to say that. There are people on our path, yes, but we are to walk our own path alongside somebody else in their path, okay? That's why it's good to find an energetic match. It's good to find your companion, your better half, your whatever word you want to put on that person, your special person. They kind of need to be on the same path, yeah? And so that can make it difficult. So love yourself, and everything is so much easier. The Four of Swords is in the... that is my Chiron in... no, I'm sorry, where are we at? No, that is my Saturn in Libra. Yes, Saturn in Libra, which is in retrograde right now. So that is why it's telling me, hey, take a rest during this retrograde season, sir. And over top of that is the Knight of Wands. Correct. Let's cool your jets. Let's hold back. Let's pull back. You know, Knight of Wands, everyone knows, it's the in and out energy, but it also can be a very passionate, straightforward, faster moving energy. And there are some things that I was trying to run after a little too hard, a little too fast. So, you know, I have realized I've got to pull back a little bit. You know, divine timing is a factor always. And that's not a very easy thing for me or anybody, I guess, to to handle divine timing when you have your own free will and you're used to getting what you want, that type of thing. Moving on, Chiron and Taurus, okay, the things that I have an issue with. Lovely. So we have over top of the Five of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups. And the Five of Swords, I know a lot of people are really turned off by it and think it's a thief card, but it also can be, to me, I take it as it can be kind of like a winning card, because let's say that this is me on that. Let's say this is me on that card that's got them swords, and let's say I got a victory because I took your swords. You came to fight, I came to win. I took your swords because they were lies. These swords were not truth. Those swords were not swords of truth. And I took them. I took those swords of lies, showed the world, showed the people that needed to see that those swords were lies. And nobody believes those lies. So we're going to take those lies away from me. This is where I really wanted to get to, okay? My Uranus in Scorpio, the Emperor. I haven't been shuffling this deck at all. I shuffled, I've just been going right off the top. I'm loving it. The Sun card. Oh, yeah. I got goosebumps there. Okay, the Sun card. Most beautiful, most abundant card in the deck. I'm going to show it to you anyway, just because this gold foil tarot is my favorite. And the background has a nice wavy little effect. I love these cards. They are gorgeous. Thanks for hanging out with me, folks. So, obviously, a lot of happiness coming for me. A lot of happiness right now for me, currently. You know, I've learned how to live in the right now, not so much the future, because if you live too much in the future, you freak out a little bit. And obviously, if you live in the past, you regret a lot of it. And one of the lowest vibrations that you can be in is regret or shame, you know. And I do my best to stay out of that. And I won't say I do my best. I do stay out of that. So moving on, the Neptune and Sagittarius. The competition under there. And then the Four of Swords. We're going to put a rest to that competition. Because to me, I'm only competing against myself. Every read gets a little better. I get a little better, get a little better. I'm competing against myself. And ultimately, we're all just competing against ourselves. From day to day, you know, what are you going to do today that's different, that's better than yesterday? That's more evolved, that raises your vibration, that helps you tune in to a deeper frequency of the universe. You know, how are you going to raise your vibration? How are you going to tell the universe and the world and everybody around you that everything works out for me? You know, how are you going to believe that? So we're going to go over now to the Nine of Wands, which is actually in my Pluto in Libra. I don't care what they say, Pluto is a planet. Pluto is my planet, Scorpio ruled, right? So the Hangman, lovely. You know, and that's exactly what I've been doing, getting a much different outlook on life. When you become awakened, you know, even though things are the same, everything looks and feels different. Anybody who's gone through a real awakening understands this fact. And it's not that it happens a little at a time, or this or that, or parts at a time. It's literally all at once. Boom. It's like a switch goes on. You were in the dark the whole time, and maybe there was some of the light shining from the moon or some of the headlights or whatnot, but the light switch got turned on. Boom. And all of a sudden, everything was illuminated all at once. Now, yeah, there's different frequencies, different levels, different amounts, I guess, as far as feelings are concerned that you may feel from person to person. But ultimately, the awakenings are the same. They happen all at once. You're able to see things for what they really are. You're taking yourself out of the matrix. You've unplugged. And that's where I'm at. Getting a different outlook on life. Realizing that there's a lot of things that you're made to believe that aren't true. There's a lot of things that you're being told and programmed to run to and run towards and strive after. And it's just, there's a lot of lies that you've been lied to. Which is funny because we're coming into the Seven of Cups next, which is my Black Moon Lilith in Libra. Lots of options. There's always lots of options. We all always have lots of options. It's just a matter of knowing what the best thing is going to be, what the next best thing is going to be, what the lies are, what the truth is, and, just like everyone, for me, that's not an easy thing to decipher, but I'm getting there. And so we have the Chariot over top of that. We're going to move on from all of the illusions of all of that junk, or I say we will, yeah. This read can resonate with you as well. I'm just reading for myself over top of my natal chart. Something fun. I don't care. If you don't like it, you can click off. You can go start your own channel, and then you can do all the reads in the world that you want to do, and you can do how you want. And I might watch your channel, but I might not. So here we are. So this is lovely. Now over my North Node in Leo, the Death card to old ways of thinking, and then we have the Six of Wands over top of that. Great success for my future journey. Okay, that's all I'm going to say there. We have the Ace of Pentacles over top of the Ace of Pentacles, which is the midhaven position. We've got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, because there might be somebody in my sights. There might be somebody around in my energy. Somebody who is, confident in themselves. Somebody who has got their shit together a little bit. We're going to skip on to, oh gosh, lovely. Love this. So the Page of Pentacles over top of that, which is actually the opposite now of my midhaven, which is in Libra. Again, the Death card. And this Death card is just simply fascinating. Is the only word I can say for it. But it is a beautiful card. I might even take this one to bed with me tonight. Not in a sexual way, but look at that. I mean, it is just... So we have the Death card over the Page of Pentacles. All the fake, false offers that are coming out to me, I'm putting a death to those. Any and all fake offers in the future, I'm going to be able to see through and see past and overstand them. So, I'm not too worried about false offers. I usually am very discerning when it comes to that. And that's why I'm where I'm at today, and that's why I have the things that are about to happen in my life, and that's why everything is just everything. So we're going to go to my final card, one of my new favorite placements that I'm learning about still, kind of. Part of Fortune, beautiful. King of Cups over top of that. Okay, and that's that Eight of Swords energy. I'm going through life with a blind faith in love. A blind faith in love. The Bible says to have blind faith. Well, I have had a lot of that. I have done a lot of crazy moves and makes and shakes with my eyes closed. Because I know what I know when I know it, and I run with it. So. Well, we're going to see what the moon would have to say. I'm going to stop there. We have look at the bigger picture on the bottom. Yes. And see, I was even talking about this earlier today. about looking at the bigger picture. And sometimes it's a little hard to really look at the bigger picture because you get lost in the bigger picture and you get um, distracted from all of the details, like the smaller parts of the whole picture. Because if you zoom in on this picture, you know, there's a lot of smaller little parts and pieces in there that make the whole picture. You know, so sometimes it does make it easier to go ahead and focus on that one little detail, but you still have to be able to see the bigger picture in the end, to be able to continually mold your steps, you know, whatever steps you might be taking next. So, you know, I need to obviously myself look at the bigger picture, the full moon in Sagittarius. And that, remember, my Sagittarius placement was in the Neptune position. So, beautiful. This is actually a Leo energy card here, which again, I'm really focused more on my North Node. And if those of you know, that's all I like to do now is North Node reads. We all need to be on these paths of our own path and our own journeys. And that's where I'm at. Confidence is your key to success. And every day my confidence builds, and I'm hoping that yours is building as well, whether it's through my video or through any other tarot, or I mean, if it's this crystal or if it's that one, whatever it is that's raising your vibration, that's raising your confidence, which again, confidence is a higher vibration, right? So the more confidence you have, the higher the vibration you're in. And same, I mean, obviously for me, because this is my read, I figured I'd flip another card. You and your loved ones are safe, which that makes me feel good, because there are a lot of issues going on in my life, my family's life, that have really concerned me, that are some mostly out of my control. And I know that's the same for all viewers. I mean, we all have a lot of things in our family life that we just cannot control, you know, and it's sad, but you know, we just have to offer all the love and support that we can, and do anything and everything that there is that we, you know, can do for them. So, but that makes me feel good that the universe is stepping in and letting me know that you know, Holy Spirit's letting me know that my loved ones are safe. Actually, I guess I could say this is the moon. This is from the Moonology deck, but we're gonna go ahead and flip a psychic reading card for myself. I'm going to stop with the hands on the bottom, because that is what I use to make my money. My hands, they always have been. My hands are always making me money. Feathers, lovely, because I've been finding a lot of feathers lately. Very deep spiritual meaning. And I'm not going to get into all that, because you can look into those things depending on where you find the feathers has a different meaning. Depending on the color of feathers has a different meaning. And some of it might even not have any of the meanings that you find online. It might just be an intuitive meaning that you already just intuitively know. And so I have the feathers card, number 14. We will read that from the psychic reading cards. Like I said, we're going to keep some of the structure here in my typical reads. So let's check it out. Went right to it. Number 14 card. You are being showered with love from above. You receive this card as the universe and spiritual realms want you to pay attention to the feathers that are appearing from above. Have you ever been walking or driving in your car and a feather has floated before you and crossed your path? These spiritual reminders are to let you know you are loved and protected by your angels. Again, see, it said it right there. Got a double clarification. I thank you, Spirit, for that. Those spiritual reminders will let you know, okay, yes. Feathers have a way of appearing in our lives just at the right moment. We know rationally that a feather comes from a bird, yet many times when a feather appears, there are no birds in close proximity. And that's how it was with the feathers I found. I mean, there were none. This is because feathers are a gift from the heaven and the universe to remind you that you are never alone. Your angels and your loved ones go to great lengths to get your attention in times of doubt. My Aunt Sis is one of them. To remind you that you are never alone. Oh, sorry, I went backtracked a little bit. Attention in times of doubt, fear, despair, and sadness. Finding a feather can be confirmation from your angels that you are on the right path. And I always feel that. I always know intuitively. I always have the... it's like a little bit beyond deja vu. Similar to deja vu, but it's just an overall knowing, a feeling that, yep, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm in the right place at the right time, and now it's time to move forward. There's no more guess, there's no more question. So this is your angels and loved ones. They go, oh, sorry. Did it again. Finding a feather can be confirmation you're on the right path. The psychic symbol of a feather can also be a sign that positive changes are about to appear. When you find a feather, take note of its color and size. Like I said, they all have a different meaning. I find a lot of white feathers, which indicates to me that they are from my guardian angels and loved ones. When I find colored flat feathers, it is a sign that something very special is about to happen. When I find a black feather, it indicates to me that there is a warning of a challenge ahead. Gray and or half black and white feathers remind me to be alert. However, for those who follow the practice of shamanism, finding a black feather is a positive sign. When you find feathers, focus on what type of feeling this sign gives you personally, like I said, intuitively, and give thanks to the universe and your angels and loved ones above. And which I did. One was at work, one was at home, and then the other one was at a different job site, yes. Lovely. This was good. Nothing that shocked me too much at all. Based on the aspects, the positioning, and the layering. There are some things that everyone will find out very, very soon. I like to keep secrets. I love to keep secrets, actually. But this is a secret that won't be kept forever, but just long enough. Just long enough. I'd like to keep going, but, you know, I'd also like to keep these videos short for you guys. Long ones, maybe we'll get into those again later. I'd like to throw 6 or 7 more layers on this to really peel it back like an onion. But we're going to go ahead and cut it off there. I do really appreciate all the new subscribers. I welcome you to the channel. If there's anything that, you know, resonated with you, whether it's this read or another read, just let me know in the comments below. I am open for personal readings. All the information for that is in there as well. What else? There's a lot of things that are up and coming. With this channel, there'll be some new channels coming. Got some new, just a lot of new. If you didn't notice, we had some aces out here, several actually, double clarifying aces. A lot of new beginnings coming, just a lot of new. I'm excited about it, and I know that the channel will be excited about it because we'll see nothing but growth. We'll see nothing but better reads. And I just appreciate all the love and support. Just make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe for the tribe. Even though I really don't like to tell you guys what to do, you have your own free will. You really don't have to do any of those things. There does happen to be a little notification bell there as well. If you want to hit that, feel free to. If not, I really don't care. I actually like doing this more for fun. It kind of helps me to, I don't know, maybe if it's just helping one person, then my job is done. But I'm going to keep doing this. It's a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you on the next one.